Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Nonstop Podcast. This is our first podcast. I am your co-host, Patrick.
I thought we weren't talking to the camera, but I am your co-host, Jahir.
Let's get into it.
Yo.
What's up, dude?
Hey, man. How you doing?
How are you?
I'm all right. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty well.
You ready for this?
We're finally doing the podcast.
Finally doing this. First one. Big things coming.
Big things coming.
Got off the ground pretty quickly, if I do say so myself.
It's been 2 weeks, I think.
Just one.
1 week.
1 week. You hit me up last week. You said, let's do a podcast. I said, I'm down.
And now we're doing one.
Now we're doing one.
What do you want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about? I mean, UFOs, bro. You believe in them?
Definitely. Dude, how can you not believe there's UFOs? How can you not believe there's no other alien life out there?
What if we're just special?
How could you believe that?
How could you not?
Because there's so many other planets and stars out there. I think you'd have to be selfish to not believe.
I'm pretty selfish. Pretty selfish, to be honest with you. But, you know...
Haven't you seen the pictures? Haven't you seen the videos?
No, I have not. So that's probably why I'm
Have you seen the Commander David Fravors videos?
Oh, no.
Have you heard about that story?
Nope.
You haven't heard about the Tic Tac?
No. Tic Tac?
Yeah, you've never seen that?
No, I've never seen that, bro.
About...
Elaborate.
Okay, so there was a, off the coast of San Diego. Was it off the coast of San Diego?
A lot of activity over there.
I believe it was off the coast of San Diego, right?
It was off the coast of San Diego.
It was off the coast of San Diego, and so they were on on a carrier called the Nimitz, and
Nimitz.
the Nimitz, right? So
How do you spell that? Sorry, how do you spell that?
Nimitz.
Okay.
TZ.
Nimitz.
Nimitz.
Mids.
And I'm pretty sure, they were doing like some type of test runs.
Okay.
They were doing like 3v3s or something like that, like dogfight 3v3s with obviously no ammo, but the aircraft carrier had actually been seeing these for a while now, and they decided not to tell the crew. And so I'm pretty sure what happened was they got called off of the
Mission.
they got called off of like the mission, I guess, or like the training exercise.
Yeah.
And they told them, did they see them on the radar first, or was that after? Do you remember?
They've been seeing them. Do you want me to have the microphone on?
No, I mean, if you can't have it on, but it doesn't matter.
Not personal.
Okay, because it's not gonna work like
I can still hear you though.
I can hear you, bro.
Yeah, they've been seeing them for a long time.
They had been seeing them.
Okay.
Long before.
What about was the commander? When did he? I think I'm pretty sure that they had spotted him on the radar, and they had the carrier had told them to go check it out. Right?
What did they look like?
There's video of them. I'm pretty sure we can pull up a video right here, and it's like a black and white video, but they lock onto the actual aircraft. You've never seen it?
No, because all those videos are recorded by the kids that recorded the high school fights. You know, the videos are all shaky. Like the guy's like,
Yeah, but
"Oh,
this
what's
one
going on?"
this one was released by the government. I think it was released by the Pentagon, right?
Yeah, so that's a different incident.
Oh, it's a different one.
Yeah, that's a different incident.
See, there's so much stuff going on. It's hard to believe that any of it's real. That's why I'm such a skeptic.
Yeah, but this one was released by the government. I'm pretty sure.
You trust?
That one was recorded from the floor pod of an F-18.
You guys trust your government? Trust your government?
In certain things, I mean, if they're gonna,
I think there's certain.
I mean,
things
there's a certain type of like
trust.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like
Dude,
if they release like tape, because even David Fravor was like saying, "Yep, this is the tape," you know.
I don't know who that is. Either,
But can we pull that tape so Jahir can watch it?
Yeah, bro, show it to me real quick.
Prop 27 taxes
I can
and
hear it,
What's
but
so
I
funny?
can't.
online sports betting to fund real solutions to the
What is this?
homelessness
We were
crisis.
listening to an advertisement right
In all
now.
58 counties, permanent supportive housing, tiny homes
Bro,
communities,
all right, you can
and
pause that, bro. You
intensive
can pause
mental
that.
health and addiction.
I don't mind, bro. Look, I believe you. I just don't believe in aliens.
How can you not believe in aliens? This is ridiculous. Yo, pull up that video and then we'll show it to you here, and then hopefully we can change his mind. Can you show us the video real quick? Apparently there was more than one, by the way. But that video, you can't see that in the video that there was more than one.
I think Demi Lovato wanted us to call them extraterrestrials, not aliens, bro.
I kind of like that song actually.
What?
The ET song?
That's Katy Perry, bro.
Oh,
Not Demi
wait.
Lovato.
Oh, you said Demi Lovato.
I did say Demi Lovato. She.
I don't like her.
She got off her trolley a little bit, didn't she?
I really don't like her. She's kind of like, I don't know. She's kind of weird. Did she cut her hair super short?
What does that have to do with weirdness, bro? I
'Cause
buzzed
she's-
my hair at one point. That makes me weird.
But you're a dude. You could do that.
Hey, bro. At the end of the day,
You can't buzz your hair like that if you're a girl. Not to be misogynistic here.
You ain't see Part of Me by Katy Perry, the video?
Part of Me by Katy Perry.
Yeah, she buzzed her
How does
hair.
it
She
go?
joined the military.
How does it go?
This is the part of me. What, bro?
It's one of the oldest Katy Perry songs.
It's one of the best ones,
I
too.
don't know this song, bro.
Katy Perry was pretty cool. I liked her.
It is, bro.
She's pretty cool.
I liked it when she was with Russell Brand.
I'm pretty sure that's not her real name though.
No, it's not. Perry's
her real
not
name?
a real last name.
Is it Katy something? Wasn't she like a country singer?
That's Hannah Montana.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Katy Perry. She was like a country singer first, and then she transitioned to like pop.
Kind of like Demi Lovato transitioned from she into them into
Wasn't
back
Katy
to
Perry like? Was she ever blonde? Or no?
She was a lot of things, bro.
Catherine Hudson is her real name.
Kate Hudson. But Kate Hudson was already a person, so she didn't want to be another Kate Hudson.
She didn't want to be another Kate Hudson because Kate Hudson was already a real person,
Kate
right?
Hudson's already.
So
a
why
real
would she be?
person.
Why would she want to be another Kate Hudson?
No, she would be just like an alien. No one would know if she was real or not. You know.
Doesn't she have an alien song called E.T.?
With Kanye.
That's a good song.
Kane.
That was a remix, wasn't it? Or no?
I have no. I think.
Or I
That
think that
was
was.
original.
I think it was the. Yeah, I think I'm just confusing it with a different song.
Yeah, bro. I remember that song because I had seen the scary movie and I had really bad nightmares that whole week, and that song was playing.
You have
on the radio.
nightmares still? Aren't you like 20, dude?
I'm talking like years ago.
Do you still
bro.
have nightmares?
I'm talking like years ago, bro. I'm
Do you
talking
still
like
have
when I was-
nightmares, though?
No, I don't have nightmares.
You don't wet the bed anymore?
What? No, I don't wet the bed anymore,
Are
bro.
you sure, dude?
Why are you interrogating?
I'm just
me right
asking. I just want to make
Do you
sure.
wet the
You've
bed?
seen the clown though, right? Haven't you?
now? I see the clown everywhere I go, bro.
Okay, I'm just making. You've
Sit
seen the
right
clown
in
too,
front of
right? She's just laughing. I don't get it. There's no answer coming from her.
She's not in this podcast, bro. I don't appreciate her.
I see the clown every day though.
Yeah.
I'm looking at him right now.
He looks up. He thought you were talking about him, bro. He thought you were calling him a clown. That's crazy. That
Did you get the video, Dio?
All right, this dude's just playing noises in the background, bro. Why
Can you
calling him
turn the laptop around so we can see the video?
Hold up.
Is that possible?
Let's get back to business.
What are we talking about here?
We sidetracked a lot.
I thought we were talking about UFOs.
We were talking about UFOs, and we started talking about Demi Lovato and Katy Perry and Katie Hudson,
Our favorite artists.
and this dude talking about. You were calling this dude a clown.
I wasn't calling it. I was just telling
Yeah.
you that I was looking at the clown over there in the corner.
That's kind of scary, bro. Yeah, bro. UFOs. I don't know.
I'm telling you, if we can pull up that video, Diego, if we can pull up that video and you can show us,
I'd rather he didn't because I can only hear it. He's not showing me anything.
but he's gonna show you with the laptop.
I'm fine.
It's gonna convince you.
It's not.
It is.
I'm a huge skeptic when it comes to that, bro.
You're telling me you don't believe
I believe there's
in
such
other
things
life?
unidentified flying objects.
That's not even what they call them anymore.
No, it's not.
What do they call them?
I don't know, but I heard Joe Rogan, my guy, saying
They call them
something
UAPs now.
about UAP.
You know what that stands for?
Unidentified aviation
Nope.
procedure.
No.
Uber.
You can go. You can try again.
Uber awesome people.
Mm-mm. You were close though
Whatever.
with the Uber. I was close.
For real?
Not really.
She has a video of the Pentagon right there.
Can you play that video real quick?
Zoom in on that? No,
yeah,
bro.
Or can you get a deal?
No.
We're waiting still.
Not you. He's talking to the clown. No, bro.
You
you're
could
good,
you
bro,
can
look.
disconnect. Yeah, you can disconnect that. Yeah,
Are
yeah,
you
yeah.
sure?
What do you mean? Are you sure? We're just watching it. Can you
Yeah.
see it here or no?
No, it's for me.
It's a little loud.
Yo.
Can you
is
see
that?
that? Are you looking at that?
What is it? The
We'll,
Millennium
we'll,
Falcon?
we'll play the video on the screen so you guys can see it too. But do you see that?
Yeah, I mean,
They locked onto that.
So why didn't they shoot it?
They didn't have any ammo when they were up there. They didn't have any ammo.
A bunch of all of a sudden.
And you
bro.
know what it did? You know what that aircraft is doing? It was blocking radar. And you know what? Blocking radar is actually it's an act of war when you block somebody's radar.
Can you pause that real quick?
Now it's turning on its side. That's crazy.
So, okay, so the way I see it, it's super coincidental that every single time we find something, we don't have any way to catch it or shoot it. It's
These
like,
things are fast, dude.
no, you think they have like a sixth sense? Or like, oh, let's get these guys when they're not expecting us. Because when we're expecting them, nothing. But when we're not expecting them, all of a sudden it's like. So that makes me feel like, they don't want us.
Wait, do you mean that they like come in and then they just vanish?
No, it feels like the government just doesn't want to catch them.
I feel like they do want to catch them. I just feel like if they were to catch one, they wouldn't really tell the public.
Well, I mean, it's like a gun, If I have a gun, you put a safety on it and you can't shoot it.
Yep.
So why, instead of just putting the safety on the jets, I don't know how jets work.
A safety on the jets.
Yeah, just like so you can't actually shoot them, just so it's like a MOG instead of not loading them up with ammo, because you never know that.
There
could
is a
happen.
safety. There's safety on jets, but the thing is, when they were doing that training exercise, you don't you usually don't put ammo, even if you have safety on, because when you're playing with the controls and shooting, usually somebody messes up with the safety.
See,
So
well,
usually somebody ends up getting shot. So that's why they don't put any ammo in it.
see, well,
Because
that's
is the safety on? Is it off? Do you actually turn the safety off and now you're actually shooting?
why I'm a little more skeptical than most.
Why? Because the safety is off or on?
Yeah, because I've never seen anyone shoot one down. Call me selfish.
Well, how do you know nobody's ever shot one down?
Because I've never seen evidence of one being shot down.
Well, yeah, but like, we have these videos.
We have a lot of videos. I've seen videos of Michael
Have you heard of
Jackson's
the Bob
ghost.
Lazar story?
Bob Blizzard?
Bob Lazar, Lazar.
Mm-mm.
You haven't heard of that video?
Laser
I mean,
beam.
you haven't heard of that story, that guy
I have not.
that worked on a UFO.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not?
Why haven't I seen it?
I don't know. It's a pretty famous guy.
You don't think it would have blown up?
Joe Rogan did one on his. Joe Rogan had him on it. Yeah, I think it has like 40 million views now. I'm surprised you haven't heard of Bob
I
Lazar.
have not heard of Bob Lazar. How do we know he's
So
not a
apparently this
con
guy
artist?
worked at Area 51. Well, not Area 51, but it was like a subset of Area 51 called Area S4.
Okay.
And he worked there for, I don't think he worked there for that long, but apparently he worked there, and he worked at Los Alamos Bay, which is like another yeah, it was like another Air Force base.
All right.
Where they did a bunch of technology. They did a bunch of he was a scientist pretty much.
What a loser. He looks like a nerd.
Dude, he put a rocket engine in his Honda.
Why would he do that? Does he want to die?
He put a jet engine in his Honda.
Does he want to die?
And that's how he got the job at Area 51.
By blowing up his car?
Area it's in like
a
the same
subset of
vicinity.
Area
It's like the same
51,
vicinity.
okay.
But
So what did he do? He worked on a UFO?
So supposedly, I mean, he told the story that like he would go in, or like the way that they had him is like they had like a bunch of it was pretty secure.
Okay.
And this was around like in the 80s, I think, 1980 something. But they had like I think the way he first like got the job, I think it was like I don't know how to explain this. He kind of it was kind of weird because he would get like these random calls or random texts from like the actual from like Area 51, like his job sites, and it's like, oh, like it's 11 p.m. now, you have to be at the terminal by 11:45, and then we'll text you with more information. This was like when he got the job.
That sucks.
And so like it was like the schedules were super weird.
Yeah.
So he would like go in a weird time, and then they would call him in, and then he would work for a few hours and then come back, and then
So why is he talking about it? I thought that was like super secret if he wasn't allowed to talk about it.
because he got caught showing it off to his friends. It's a long story.
That guy did not have any friends, bro. I saw him.
I'm telling you, he did have friends, bro, and he showed it. I think there's a video he took a video of the actual saucer that was flying around through the military base, not through the military base, but above the military base.
And are you sure that was alien aircraft? That wasn't ours.
Well, what he said was that when he was working on this craft, it was super small. Or like the seats, it wasn't made for a human. You could tell because he said that it was made for around like people that were like around 3 feet. And then he said when he got into the aircraft that everything was like a dark pewter color. It's like a dark gray. And that everything was like fused together. Like if let's say if you make something out of wax and you kind of melted everything, there were no like right angles. Like everything was kind of like smooth, I guess.
Symmetrical?
No, it was just kind of like
Oh, you
smooth.
said-
Like there was
you
no
said
like
there was no right angles.
yeah, there was no like
So
like
everything was
pointy
rounded?
edges. Yeah, everything was rounded. There's no edges.
So it was baby proof.
Yep, it was baby proof, dude.
We have 3 feet people, bro. But we can't say that word anymore. I don't think someone said we can't say the M word.
The what?
We
You
call
can't
them
say the N word?
We call them little people now, bro.
Why?
They don't like it.
Will we get banned?
I don't know.
What?
Can't.
But that's
we
like
can't get
that's like an
canceled if we're
actual
not
word
famous,
though.
bro.
But that's like an actual word, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I know. Well, no.
Like
well,
is that the correct
we were-
term?
Yeah, we were doing research the other day with something we had to work on, and there was actually like a midget car.
Bro, you just said it.
The actual car.
It's just what it is though.
But there's a car that was actually named that.
A
And we-
midget car.
And the guy didn't want to say the word. He was like, "Well, can I say the word?" Because I heard that. I thought that was offensive, but it was an actual terminology for that car. I mean, I feel like you could say kind of anything just with the right connotation, you know.
I agree.
But on
But
the
people nowadays are kind of sensitive, so
topic of UFOs, though, have you seen Nope?
I really liked that movie, to be honest with you. I know. Some people didn't like it very much because they thought it was kind of like creepy, but I didn't really think it was creepy at all, to be honest with you.
I like monkeys, but
That monkey scene was probably the creepiest thing out of all of it, and it wasn't really that creepy.
and it was a
be
monkey,
honest.
not even an alien.
It was a chimp.
You know,
Right.
what do you think about the depiction of the extraterrestrial life form in that?
Like when it
film?
opened up,
What do you think? I mean, just overall, just
I don't know. They just bothered it too much, and
It's
it
like a
finally
giant-
showed its true form.
It was a giant sombrero, and then it turned into a butterfly, and then it tried to swallow the dude whole. Spoiler alert, by the way. Spoiler alert, by the way, for those of you that haven't seen this movie, that's been out for about 2 months now.
Yeah, so if you haven't seen it by now, then.
You suck.
But
All right.
did you like the movie? I liked it.
I love the movie. I love Jordan Peele. I think he's a fantastic director, and I've been watching him.
What's up with him and the other guy? He has that guy on for like every movie he does now.
Key and Peele? Oh, Daniel Kaluuya,
Yeah.
one of my favorite actors. He's really chill. Him and Lakeith Stanfield.
Keith Stanfield, who is that?
Lakeith Stanfield.
Lakeith, sorry.
He was
Lakeith.
in Nope. He was like, get out, get out. He was that guy.
Wait, what?
That
Is
they
that the
took
old dude?
No, the one that they took the picture of.
Oh,
His nose started bleeding. He's really cool. Have you seen Dope?
Dope?
Yeah.
No,
No?
I don't
Recommend
think
it.
I've seen Dope.
Recommend Dope. It's on Netflix now, I think.
No. What
But
is that movie about?
It's about dope. It's about these kids
Oh, it's
that
about-
get caught up with some dope.
It's about
basically.
marijuana? It's about
No,
drugs?
Not that kind of dope.
Cocaine?
I think it's Molly. I
Methamphetamine?
think it's Molly,
Molly. Percocet. Molly Percocet.
not Future.
Not Future?
Oh, time travel. What do you think about time travel, bro? Do you
I've
think-
seen these like pictures. You've seen that football player? What's his name?
I've never seen him, so I don't
You've
know.
never seen that soccer player, that super famous soccer player that has like this like double,
You said football.
like 50, 75 years. Yeah, soccer, I mean.
Football. No, this doppelganger football player?
Yeah.
No, I've never seen that, bro.
Not a doppelganger, but like he was born when somebody died that looked exactly like him.
Oh, Ozil.
Yeah, that guy.
I don't believe that.
Have you seen have you seen that picture?
I've seen the picture. They look almost identical, but I think that happens pretty often in life.
I've seen some videos where you'll see like these videos of people like somebody holding their phone up when there was no phones
And
around,
it looks like an iPhone or something.
and it looks like they're holding a phone,
like a BlackBerry.
but there was no phones
like
around.
1930s.
Not even a BlackBerry, just like a box of a phone, and they're holding it up to their head.
When was phones created?
But I don't know. I don't know about time travel. I feel like that's like super. I feel like that's one of those topics where you don't have too much evidence to really support it.
Like UFOs?
I feel like UFOs are a little bit more.
I'm just pushing your buttons, bro.
What
What?
about Bigfoot?
What about Bigfoot?
You know, I wish Bigfoot was real.
He probably is. It's probably some kind of
I really
animal,
doubt it.
some kind of mutated creature out there.
I think
I got
no
pretty big
way,
feet.
dude. No way. Maybe somewhere in the Amazon or something.
Exactly. No
But I doubt it. I really doubt it.
So, in
What
the
is
Amazon.
that?
That's evidence of Bigfoot. No,
Black
that's
bear?
That's a bear, bro. That's a bear.
Black bear standing on two legs. I guarantee you
That looks like Bigfoot.
9% of the sightings.
All right.
What do you think would win? Give me an honest opinion here. A bear or a gorilla?
You know what? The gorilla has fingers. It could poke the bear's eyes. But you know what? The bear is like twice as heavy. And it's just terrifying. I feel like if you
The gorilla doesn't stand a chance.
can outsmart a gorilla, I feel like a bear's not gonna think things through. It's just gonna attack you. The gorilla's gonna try to think because the gorillas have.
Yeah, but the gorilla can't do anything against the bear.
No,
The bear is
I don't-
pure
I don't think
muscle,
so.
even though I would say the gorilla is probably pure muscle too. Those gorillas, those silverback gorillas are super strong, but they're not as strong as a bear.
If I could
they're
have
just
a
not.
Pet bear, I would. Oh my god, that would be fantastic.
It'd be fantastic to have a pet bear.
Yes, but like tamed, not 'cause have you heard
Tame.
those stories about where these people tame wolves and they end up getting attacked by the wolves? You've seen those stories.
Yeah, but what
right?
about chimps, dude? You don't want a chimp.
People love chimps. I love monkeys.
Yeah, but you
Apes,
don't want
sorry.
you don't want to have them when they're old
Why not?
because they attack you, bro. You didn't hear about what happened to that lady?
Old people attack you when they're old too.
That's not true.
Yeah, but do they rip your dick off and your face off?
Jesus Christ.
Don't keep a chimp around. That's why Michael Jackson had to give his chimp away.
You're gonna have to move out.
Can I show you guys the Sasquatch video?
She wants to show us a Sasquatch video. Can you believe her?
Sasquatch video. Let's see the Sasquatch video.
Let's see the Sasquatch video. Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
Speaking of gorillas,
What is this? This is not even a Sasquatch.
that's you.
This is just a person, dude.
Oh, it's a big dude.
Look at this. It's just
That's
a dude with a
tree,
mask
bro.
on, dude. You see him?
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna show him to you.
Oh.
I'm gonna show him to you. He's right there. Right there.
See, it's because
Show your camera.
Okay.
I feel like that's the same kind of
Bigfoot is not
evidence.
real.
That's
Okay,
the
let's
same
just put this to rest. Bigfoot isn't real.
That's the same. You're breaking someone's heart right now.
Bigfoot is not real. I'm sorry to break it to you, folks.
But that kind of evidence.
We don't
is
have
the same
any
thing we see-
evidence about Bigfoot. We don't have nothing.
That's exactly what we see for UFOs,
We have,
though.
we have no. That's not true. We have videos that come out by the government.
You believe in UFOs?
They're-
Of course, it's an unidentified area phenomenon.
Okay,
The
yeah.
government- you know the government came out with the Pentagon.
I don't trust my
The
government.
Pentagon.
bro.
How much can you trust the government, though?
Very little.
But like, there's a point where
You
I
kind of
feel like there's you have to have some sort of point where where's the line drawn, right? Where do you draw the line?
the moon landing.
You think it's fake?
I don't think anything of it. I think they do anything to market this country.
Who do you think went to the moon first?
NASA? I don't know.
You say NASA?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm talking about what country do you think went to the moon first?
Oh, America.
You said NASA.
They said America.
America or the U.S.?
The United States of America, bro.
Okay,
Sorry.
Well, we got to be specific here, right? We don't want these fact checkers.
I thought you were going to say another word, bro. Fact checkers. If you guys are checking facts on this, whatever.
You know, have you seen, have you heard about, like, the missing 411? Like, all these people that go missing in the forest?
Yeah.
Pretty weird. It's super weird. They go, like, missing, like, we went to Stanislaus, which is, like, it's like in that vicinity, like, the biggest amount of people
You
go
said
missing.
Stan's house?
Stanislaus, the
Oh.
National Forest. It's in California.
Never been there, bro. I haven't. Yeah.
In that area, the most amount of people go missing under really strange circumstances.
Like
They
what?
just vanish.
They just disappear?
Yeah.
Like Hansel and Gretel?
Yep.
So
And
what?
it's hunters, dude. Like, hunters go missing. Like, experienced hunters. They just vanish.
So.
And
what-
they end up in these places where, like, they're super remote. And they're like, how did
Oh.
you get there?
I have heard of that.
And nothing makes sense. Like, the way they disappear, it doesn't make
I
sense.
think you were telling me about that. All right, you're just nodding. Yeah, I have heard of that. That's really scary. That's what makes me. I don't get out too often. Kind of go work and then home and then I'm done. You know.
You don't go out too often, do you?
I don't go camping. I like going camping, but only to places that I've already known.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'd be freaked out of my mind over there. Because kidnapping is a real thing.
I mean, there are, like, mountain people out there. But I've never seen one.
Man, people, no one's gonna kidnap me. I don't want to get kidnapped.
I don't
so
think
thank
anybody
you.
would kidnap you.
Whatever, bro.
I mean,
you see, whatever. So just move on, bro. I'm done with this conversation, bro. You guys are just slandering me at this point.
what are you talking about?
Did you hear about the guy that decapitated his girlfriend today?
What?
His ex-girlfriend, he decapitated her.
Why would he do that?
Were you guys not in that conversation we were having earlier? In like the Bay Area.
He decapitated
With a
his
sword.
girlfriend?
Look it up. Look it up. All right. Look. Pull your chair up. Scoot in, bro.
Oh, sorry. Should I scoot in a little bit here?
Look it up. Look it up. Bay Area decapitation.
Why would somebody do that, though?
I don't know. Disgruntled.
You just what?
Disgruntled with a sword.
With a sword?
She had 2 kids. That's terrible, bro. She was like 25. And he
Oh, well,
chopped
she chose a bad person, bro. I don't know why
No.
she would choose.
X.
she would
bro,
choose-
X. Careful.
So?
Beware.
X?
Beware
Same
of
thing.
your exes, guys. You never
Same
know
thing.
what.
She chose a
chocolate-
bad ex. She was with him.
Exes are like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Be wary.
Well, if you choose them, you do know what you're going to get, right? Unless
What?
you just choose them prematurely.
She was disowned by her father.
Identified by her
Oh, I thought she was identified by her sister. Bro, imagine you witness that.
I think I would be scarred for life
Imagine you're
if I
walking your
witnessed
dog
that.
and you see some dude just walk up to her and go, shing!
Was it like a clean slice? Or like, did he like...
You know all about that chopping stuff? You want me
Yeah,
to
those
stay away
swords are
from you,
pretty.
bro?
Those swords are pretty sharp. If I do say so myself.
I'm gonna stay away from you, bro.
One time I got a paper clip, dude. I mean a paper cut.
With a sword?
No, just some paper.
Yeah, bro. We're talking about swords. here.
Imagine a sword.
You know what, bro? That's really scary. We should ban all swords. Yes.
Are we back? Are we back? Are we live?
We're back. We're live. We're in this.
Number
All right.
2.
Number 1, bro.
I mean number 1.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey, yo. All right. So basically, what were we talking about? UFOs?
We were talking about whatever. Honestly, we could talk about whatever you want.
So the Ruskies won the space race, is what I'm basically hearing. What I'm gathering from all this drama going on behind the scenes. USA.
USA. Yeah. USA. Yeah. America. Yeah.
Hey, yo. So basically, Stop staring at me like that, bro. Don't put me on the spot.
Sorry.
I was trying to think.
Sorry about that.
What was the last thing we said?
Do you think that would you rather be eaten by a crocodile or by a bear?
A bear.
Yeah, you think so?
I feel like a bear would just punch me in the head and I'd be gone. Whereas a crocodile would slowly start eating my toes and then just move up from my legs.
You know, I think you'd be lucky to be eaten by a crocodile
Okay.
instead of a bear.
We can't hear you, but
Can't hear the mic, gummy bear.
The bear will eat you alive. The bear does not care if you're dead when he starts eating you. He will hold you down.
That's what they say, but the bear will kill.
He's fat, dude. He's fat enough. that
He's
he
fat.
Can just hold you with his hands and start eating your guts while you're still alive.
I just want to be held, honestly.
That
so I don't-
crocodile will drown you first.
Okay. So would you rather be drowned or held?
Drowned.
I'd rather be held when I'm dead.
Drowning is peaceful, apparently.
Oh, yeah, bro. Peaceful when you want to.
That's true.
I definitely don't want to get.
Waterboarded.
I definitely don't want to drown. That's definitely something that people say it's don't people say that it's peaceful to drown?
That's what he just said, bro.
I definitely don't want to drown. That's definitely something that I know a lot of people are scared of the water here. Natalie, you're kind of. I know she's scared of the ocean, but
Does she have rabies? Because rabies causes a fear of
Rightfully so.
water.
really, and air too.
She doesn't
Are you? She doesn't know how to
shower.
drink water.
Oh,
Can you believe that?
she makes fun of me.
Can you
'cause of
believe
how I
somebody that
hold
doesn't know how to
cups.
drink water? She chokes all the time on water.
I do.
At work, she'll just start choking
I
out
do
of nowhere.
too, bro. I do too.
She'll stand up
I know.
and just
I'm the same way.
just start choking.
It's genetic. Runs in our family.
You know how to drink water? She's shaking her head no.
You know, mammals are the only. Or animals
Memo?
are-
Who's Memo?
I'm sorry. Humans are the only mammal that can't drink and breathe at the same time.
They
I can.
can't?
I can do that.
They cannot.
I can do that. I'll show you right
Do it
now.
right now.
A little bit of ASMR in there for good measure.
I just did it.
No, you didn't.
You know you can't sneeze with your eyes open.
You know,
You can, but you'll
swallow.
Actually,
you
I
can't
can.
swallow.
I can do that too.
Please don't do that, bro. I'm not trying to have the first podcast be R-rated.
I'm just saying I can. I'm not saying I will do it.
Please don't. I have a little trick that I can't show because there's no water bottles
yeah,
around.
you do have a
but
trick. We'll have to do that for the second podcast. We'll show your trick.
there
But
will
don't
never be
drown like
another
that last
time.
time. I remember.
I didn't drown.
Last time you were drowning,
I
dude.
choked. I wasn't drowning. I was choking.
You was
There's a
drowning.
difference.
You were drowning, dude.
Hey, yo.
Oh god, your face was so red, dude.
I was choking, not drowning.
Same thing, almost.
That is
You're
not
choking
the
on
same
water.
thing.
If you're choking on water, you're pretty much drowning.
No,
What's the difference?
drowning is underwater. I
No, it
believe
doesn't
that.
have to be underwater.
I presume.
That's not true.
Research boy.
You could technically drown above water, like secondary drowning.
That's a lie.
Yeah, you can secondary drown.
If there's
If there's
water
wa-
in
if
your lungs,
yeah, if
it's
there's water in your legs, that's how you.
Wait,
Have
what?
you ever seen Bondi, dude? Have you seen
Bond?
Bondi Beach?
I've never
Bondi
seen James
Rescue?
Bond die. No.
Bondi. It's called Bondi Rescue. Actually, it's a great show. You should watch it.
Shut up. What do you know?
It's like real life. Like it's
They're like lifeguards. They're in Australia.
Australia.
Speaking of Australia, you watch Formula One?
G'day. Of course I watch Formula One. Top sport.
If anybody here doesn't watch Formula One, honestly, like,
Get out.
what are you doing? Like, if you're not watching Formula One, what are you doing
I think it's a great sport to get into. For the ladies,
to get into? Yeah, I think so. I agree.
there's a lot of eye candy because they're all male drivers. I'm not talking about no equality, nothing like that, but because I don't know, that's none of my business. But there is a W Series, and Formula One is a W Series actually.
Oh God, it's a W
W
series.
series,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
There's a lot of eye candy for the ladies out there, and
There's a lot of handsome drivers. Is there?
all right, bro. You guys.
How many? What would you say is your favorite guy? Daniel Ricciardo.
Yes, sir.
If you know who Daniel Ricciardo is,
You know you know.
we'll put a screen up above. We'll put a screen. I mean, we'll put a
a screen
picture
screen right
on Daniel Ricciardo here, and then you could tell
there.
us.
Of Daniel Ricciardo, not on Daniel Ricciardo. I don't wanna
If you haven't seen Drive to Survive on Netflix, I highly recommend it. If you want to start to get into Formula One, I highly recommend getting into
hot take, using shows to get into sports
Into
is not the
Netflix.
way.
Drive to Survive. Watch Drive to Survive. What are you saying?
Are you planning on going to any races
I'm going to a race this year in next month, actually.
in next month? Where?
Yep, next month in Austin, Texas. I'm going to
Austin,
the
Texas.
Austin Grand Prix.
The USA tour.
It's the 21st of October, right?
You're gonna bring me some merch.
I'll bring you whatever you want.
awesome. Bring back a racer. But yeah, for the ladies, a lot of eye candy. You know, it's
a lot of eye
really
candy.
really intense sport. Honestly, it's high octane.
You know they lose like 10 pounds per race. Was it like 10 pounds?
I thought it was like 6.
6 pounds per race.
That's intense.
You
I
know
need
how
to start
much-
racing.
You know how much that is?
Definitely, I know
6
how much
pounds
that
in
is.
one race.
Yeah, that's a whole cow.
That's a whole cow. You heard that here first. It's a whole
baby.
cow.
That's a whole baby. You're
That
losing
is a
a
whole
whole
baby.
baby in a race. That's crazy. Think about that. Think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it.
Just think about it.
I am.
Just take a second right now. Just think about it.
I did. I will. I can. And I do.
You know how much 6 pounds is?
Yeah, it's a whole baby.
It's pretty hot in there.
It's a whole baby.
And where? In the baby?
In the cockpit.
In the cockpit, it's like
Don't say
120,
that word. Don't say the
110 degrees.
cockpit.
122.
122 degrees. That's Fahrenheit.
No way.
In the cockpit, yeah.
No
122
way.
degrees in the cockpit.
Now imagine if you're in
Dude,
Texas and it's
sitting-
100
you're
degrees
sitting-
out there.
your back is
See,
on
this is
the
why I
engine.
love that sport.
You're
I've
sitting.
heard
You're
people
sitting
say- I've
it
heard
right
people-
in front of the engine.
I've heard people say it's not a sport. I can't imagine myself doing that.
Wait, how can you say it's not a sport though? What's
I'm
the?
not
What's
saying
the?
it's not a sport.
Wait,
That's
no,
the
but
people.
what are the people saying? Like, what do they have? What do they say? Like, oh, it's not a sport. Like, just because they're sitting down.
They say it's just because they're driving and that anyone can drive.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you've heard of that argument, right?
Yeah, it's like they're just sitting.
They're just driving. It's like the people that say cheerleading isn't a sport.
Cheerleading is not a sport.
Jesus Christ.
I think cheerleading is a sport,
It's a
but
sport.
It takes so much
but
physical
you can
dexterity.
definitely not. You can definitely not say that Formula One driving is not a sport.
It's incredibly intense. There's a lot on the line. You risk your life. More so before because now they have the halos around the car.
Yeah,
And there's
it's
been a
great.
lot of accidents avoided because of those halos.
There was a driver that turned upside down, and was sliding on the halo of
Joe.
the car.
Shout out Joe.
He's sliding on the halo. If he didn't have that halo, he
Probably would have been decapitated.
probably would have been decapitated.
I love. What are you laughing at, bro?
Decapitation.
Decapitation is no joke, my guy.
True. You might die.
You might.
What? How many G's do they do? Like 4 G's?
7.
Lateral. I mean, they get up to 6.
6
Lateral.
G's.
I said 7. I'm better.
Probably could get up to 7. I don't know.
Probably could shut
These
up.
modern cars.
You like NASCAR? What about NASCAR?
I've
I don't
never
watch.
watched
I don't
a
watch any
NASCAR race in my
NASCAR.
life, and that's no disrespect to NASCAR. Just that Formula One has Drive to Survive.
Formula One is just more exciting, I think.
It is
Dude,
more
I think-
exciting.
Aren't they making a NASCAR series?
They
Or-
might be, but I'm just not gonna watch it honestly.
Me neither, man.
I used to have a
Left
crush on
turn, left
Danica Patrick.
turn. Damn.
Thought she was very
Wasn't-
pretty.
wasn't-
How come there are no American Formula One drivers? Let's talk about that.
There's one. No,
Which
there is
one?
none.
There is none.
American. You
There's
kind
an
of backed
American
me for using
team.
the word
American team.
America.
American team.
If we're talking about America, you could say Checo. He's from North America.
Yeah, we're talking about the United States.
All right. Well, and I didn't say United States. You kind of bashed me for it. You said for all the fact checkers.
Okay, but let's be real here. Why are there no people from the United States that are competing in Formula One?
You know,
They're just
better
not very
than
good,
I.
are they?
I wouldn't go so far as to say that, but
I would go as far as to say that.
they're just not. Think about it like soccer.
Or they might be just not very interested.
Exactly, they're not very interested. That
Does-
sport is huge in Europe, but here it's barely getting here. They're barely branching out to the Austin race, to the Florida race. Right? This was the first year for the Miami race
Yeah.
They have a Las Vegas race
We're
next
going
year.
Las
and Las
too.
Vegas race next year. But yeah, it's mainly European based, the same way football was.
Football.
We have NFL. We have tennis. Even though Europe's taking over in tennis, Spain just beat America, right? Yeah, today.
Yeah. Very much.
Alcaraz.
Yeah.
Fantastic tennis players in
Very
Spain.
much.
There's some very young tennis players. 19 years old, right?
White.
He's 19.
Doesn't matter if he's white.
Well, 19 and
Oh, you said right. I thought you said 19,
19,
years old,
right?
white.
100,
Right?
19 and 100 and something. Maybe.
100 and something. What?
He's almost the youngest.
110
Spanish
pounds?
player. I think he's almost the youngest. If he wins this tournament, he'll be the second
110
youngest
pounds.
player ever. to
I don't
win
even
the
weigh that
tournament.
much.
Wow,
I do it.
that's crazy. You know, I'm pretty sure tennis is like the
Tetanus?
if you're like if you're a woman and you want to get into a sport, I think tennis is definitely the best way to go.
Why?
You make the most amount
Really?
easily by far.
Why? With like sponsors and stuff?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I want
Who
to
do you
get
think who do you think the richest woman athlete
Serena
is?
Williams.
Nope.
Venus Williams.
No.
Mia
It's a
Sharapova.
tennis player. But it's not Serena.
Sharapova.
It's Naomi Osaka. You know who that is?
Naomi? Yeah,
Naomi,
she
yeah.
YBN Corday was dating her, or just Corday now. I don't know if they're still together, but they were together for a while.
Yeah, Naomi. She's the richest woman athlete, and she's a tennis player.
How much money does she have?
Can somebody look up her
Please.
How much she makes?
She makes $59 million in
Six-
2022.
$60
How
million.
often? Like a week or a month or a day?
Year.
A year.
Annual.
$60 million.
That's light, bro.
She probably gets around $2 million just from, but she that
Just
most
from
of that
standing?
most of that is from endorsements, I believe.
Probably.
I adore
She
them.
probably gets around like 10% from actual tournament winnings, which is around like $2 million if you win the tournament.
Does she
Around
win a lot?
like 2.53 million
How many times a week does she win? Or a year?
a week.
How
I
many
mean, they play a lot. They play with the U.S. Open, the Australian Open,
Lifetime
Wimbledon.
lifetime accolades. Go. What has she won?
Go 3, 2, 1.
1, 2, 3. Never mind. All right. Research
but-
boy taking a little
but
too
what I-
long.
what I was
you can
just saying-
scrap that, bro.
I was just saying that tennis pays the best if you're a woman. That's what I was saying. Soccer definitely doesn't pay.
You know what I
doesn't pay the
saw?
best.
I saw a really funny video. Andrew Schultz was talking about female pay, and that they were offered a contract to make more money, but they turned it down for a different contract. And when they realized they could be making more money under the other contract, that's when they wanted to sue. But it's like, how are you going to sue someone for a contract that you picked? You know? You don't care.
Yeah, I understand what you're talking about.
Yeah, you understand?
Yeah, well, how could you sue somebody if you sign the contract, right?
Yeah, bro. I'll send you the video later.
But I mean, there's always that's why we have lawyers, right? There's always a way out. There's always a way to sue somebody.
Is there?
Yeah, you sue somebody
Even
for
if
anything.
you're wrong?
Yeah, of course. What are you talking about?
You can't go to court and the judge is going to be like, bro, you're ridiculous. Get the hell out of my office.
What about O.J. Simpson?
What about O.J. Simpson?
What about him?
What about it?
You think he's innocent?
I don't know. You know what?
The point is that you can get away with stuff, right?
Yeah, but that's different.
What do you mean? It's exactly the point.
I guess. I don't know. I quote OJ Simpson like stuff a lot. I'm like, oh, that's OJ, but I've never
That's
actually
OJ.
never actually looked into the whole case myself.
Me
to be
neither.
honest.
Have you heard of the Unabomber?
Is that from The Incredibles?
What?
Is that from The Incredibles?
The Incredibles.
The Unabomber.
Have you ever heard about the Unabomber from Incredibles?
Like the muskrat guy?
Come on, dude.
The mole man. The
The-
Underminer. The Unabomber.
You never heard about him. It's okay.
Was it like an airplane?
It's okay. This is some dude that just bombed a bunch of people.
Jesus. When?
I'm not really sure of the time period, but he was like the FBI. He was one of FBI's most wanted,
Why?
and they caught him.
Oh, well.
You know how they caught him?
With the bomb.
Using like language.
Language?
Yeah, language.
Like
Like
what?
he would
He's
write.
speaking like-
He wrote a manifesto, which is like
Wait.
which is like a big, like text.
I don't know what a
It's just
manifesto is, bro. I just don't know who the Unabomber is.
Anyways, he wrote a manifesto, and he would use words and acronyms, and he would pretty much use these certain he pretty much use words in a certain way, which most people weren't accustomed to, and they pretty much found him through how he talked and how he wrote. Isn't that crazy?
That is absolutely ridiculous. And let me tell you why I think that is so stupid.
What do you mean stupid?
Because it's so easy to not get caught.
You really think it's easy to not get caught?
With those little things, like with
How do you think
How do you
it's
get
so
caught?
easy not to get
how do you get caught by the way you speak, bro?
It's the way
Just
he
speak a
wrote.
different
It's the way
way.
he wrote.
Just
It's
speak
the
it
way
right a
he
different
wrote.
way.
It's the way he wrote.
Just speaking right a different way. And you're good.
Yeah, he was a genius. He's
math
brilliant.
them. He was math.
He went to
them.
Harvard, I'm pretty sure, right?
He was on math.
Yeah.
He was on Maxim.
He was actually a part of a.
He was a math
CIA
professor.
project called MK Ultra. You guys might have heard of.
I've
MK
heard of
Ultra.
it. Yeah, it's for like Mortal Kombat.
MK Ultra was a CIA project where they tested people and gave them psychedelic drugs,
Like in The Boys.
and they basically fried his mind with LSD.
Oh, so
then-
he was crazy.
Kind of, but if
don't-
you if you read the,
He was just like-
you read the manifesto, kind of a lot of things make sense.
A lot of these serial killers / psychos, they kind of get off on the idea of getting caught, though. Like they want to be
You're
caught.
right. Yeah,
They want to be caught.
Yeah, they
sometimes,
like some of them go to like the
oh,
scene
man.
that they did it to, you know? Like
So-
they're at the scene.
So that's what my
the
point
person
was.
that they murdered.
I guess I just didn't explain it correctly. But how many of these guys do you think haven't been caught because they just don't want to be caught?
Probably a lot.
Exactly.
But we're,
So
we're
it's so
talking
easy
about
to not be
fame.
caught.
We're talking about very famous serial. Like, was the Zodiac killer ever found? No, right?
Famous because he got caught.
Was the Zodiac killer ever found?
You remember when they said Ted Cruz was a Zodiac killer? Oh, see,
Right.
He probably like
Okay.
killed
Right,
himself.
so he was never found. They never caught him. But
Because he
I'm
didn't
sure.
wanna be caught.
But like, if we're talking about like famous killers, like I'm sure like most of these killers, like serial killers, like most of these have been caught. Most of them. But if we're talking about like everyday crime, like people get away with crime all the time.
I'm talking about murder. I'm talking about serial killers.
I'm talking about murders. Like people get away with murder all the time.
Is that everyday crime? Is murder everyday crime?
In
Absolutely.
Chicago, it is.
You ever been to Chicago?
Yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Chicago,
It's the Windy City?
Baltimore.
Lovely city. It was at least. when I
People
was a
get
kid.
murdered all day. Not all day, but like every day.
All day, all night. All right, bro. My bad.
I'm being serious, dude.
I believe you. But that's horrible. I don't want to think about that. I saw something the other day on social media. It was this guy who was going around Memphis just shooting people on Facebook Live.
What? Oh, I think I saw that video. That's pretty crazy.
You saw a video? I didn't see the video. I just saw the
I think there
post.
was a video, wasn't there?
I don't know. Can you pull up the video? But fast? No? All right.
Pull it up.
I needed it yesterday, bro, honestly. So, Texas.
Dude, I used to, I used to live in Texas, right?
Yeah, how was that?
It was absolutely incredible. I mean,
Absolutely.
absolutely. If I could move to Texas, I probably would.
What is better than here, bro? Than Cali?
What? You have to be a little bit more specific. Like
Is Texas better than California?
if we're talking about like in general, yes, 100%.
Okay.
But if we're talking about like the weather
The weather.
and the scenery, you definitely go to California over that.
You think so? You don't think
Absolutely.
Texas is nice to look at? It's the big state.
It's nice, but it's
Everything's
not.
bigger
It's
in
not.
Texas.
It's not more pretty. It's not prettier than California.
No?
They don't have any mountains. They don't have any beaches.
There are mountains in
They have
Texas?
They do have beaches, but they don't have very nice beaches.
Bambi? Man-made bitches. Okay.
At least the water's.
The
kinda
water's pretty warm, yeah. But they have nice lakes, but California has nicer lakes.
The water is always bigger in Texas. That's what they all say.
It's just too expensive here. But
You think so? Well, it is really expensive here, but bro, we're like 20 minutes out of Disney, an hour and a half out of Six Flags. I love Six Flags.
I could go without that.
You go without Six Flags?
Easily.
I can't.
I could go without Six Flags
Where are you
and
gonna
Disney.
find thrill, bro? You're gonna start cliff jumping in the man-made beaches?
I could do a lot. I can do a lot of other things than go to Six
I
Flags.
don't want to go hiking, bro. I'd rather go to Six Flags.
You don't go hiking in Texas. You go hiking in California. You got all the mountains here.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So why would you want to leave? You got all the mountains here.
Because it doesn't make
Sense?
financial sense to stay here.
It does if you make a lot of money off the podcast.
Ah, okay. Let's plug the sponsors. Do we have any sponsors today?
No, we don't.
Any sponsors today?
Crochet by Nat.
Crochet by Nats.
Yo,
Make sure to unfollow that account.
The Beatles. And who?
What?
Anthony?
Was clean.
I don't know what she's saying.
Shout out mom and pop.
Shout out mom and pop shops. What? No?
What were we talking about again? I lost my train of
Crochet
thought.
by Natalie.
Huh?
Incendia. Official.
Shout out to Incendia, man.
Bro, what are you talking about? All right, so yeah, Texas. I've never been out of state besides San Francisco. I've been.
You've been outside of state, just to San Francisco,
I've
though,
been
right?
in Nevada, bro. I've been in Nevada and I've been to Mexico. I like I said, I don't get out much, but
That's the start. Most people
Yeah.
have never been outside of the state.
and I'm only 20, right? But yeah, I'd like to go to Texas, but honestly, I love California. I don't care what anyone says. It is very expensive here, but I love California because, like I said, we have Disneyland 20 minutes out, Knott's Berry Farm 20 minutes out, Six Flags an hour and a half out.
Who the hell goes to Knott's Berry Farm? Come on now. That's like a child's playground. Let's be honest here. Yes or no?
That's a ridiculous take, bro.
Come on, Knott's sucks. Let's be honest.
That's a ridiculous take.
It does suck, dude.
I like Knott's Berry Farm.
Knott's is just a. It's just a child. It's like a children's. It's a children's Six Flags.
Okay.
You like that?
I don't mind.
Why don't you just go to Disney?
You like that?
Why
You know
don't-
how expensive Disney is, bro?
how
Universal Studios. I didn't even mention Universal Studios. Halloween Horror Nights.
you like your Universal? Would you
I've
rather go to
been there.
Universal or Disney?
Disneyland.
Yeah, for sure.
100%.
Universal's kind of cool. I haven't been there in like 3 years.
I was gonna go. Well, I was planning on going, but I'd rather just wait till the Super Mario World is open. I mean, Universal's almost as expensive as Disneyland right now.
Really?
And you get a lot less. For
How
the-
much is it? Like $120 a ticket?
Yeah, just around.
Just around. Yeah.
But it's because Disneyland tickets, I feel like, are a little cheaper since they run up the price on everything else. They got the
Disneyland's
Fast
pretty
Pass. They
expensive.
got the Fat Pass. Yeah, but Six Flags is better. The best. Six Flags is top tier. I don't know why you're disrespecting Knott's, though. You'd get on 2 or 3 roller coasters at Knott's Berry Farm and you'd enjoy them.
Yeah, but is it worth it?
Yeah.
No, it isn't.
It's worth a 20-minute drive
How
and a $50
much is a
ticket.
Six Flags ticket? I mean, a Knott's Berry Farm ticket.
Like $50.
It's like almost the same as the Six Flags tickets are like $60.
Yeah,
right?
but then you gotta pay. Yeah, they're like $80, and then you gotta pay $80 extra for gas.
$40 for a Knott's ticket,
The food is so mid at Six Flags.
and at Knott's it's good.
They have more variety,
Do they really?
and it's less expensive.
What do they have?
More variety,
Like what?
like more variety.
Like
bro.
what?
Let me pull up the menu real quick.
Bro, if you're
I think I
telling me
got
they got
some
more
over here.
variety, then I'm sure you must think of something.
I think of Six Flags food, and I think of Six Flags food, and I think of chicken tenders that are really dry,
That's
and
true.
burgers that are really mid, bro.
I agree. Six Flags food is pretty bad, but you also don't go to Six Flags to enjoy the food. Like
No, but-
you go to Disneyland to enjoy the food. They have pretty good food there.
Delicious food at Disneyland. They
Like
got some
that
churros.
Disneyland has like pretty much everything.
Yeah, they.
You go to
not pretty
Disneyland
much,
to enjoy
Disneyland
the
doesn't have-
entire experience. The only thing you go to Six Flags for is for the rides.
which
be
is
honest
part of
here.
the experience.
That's the only experience you go for.
Yeah, that's the entire
Yeah, so
experience.
the point is you can't really compare like the food because they don't really care about the food. But Disneyland definitely cares.
I think that's how you keep people to come back, though.
I don't think so.
I've gone to Disneyland at least 4 times in the last 2 years, at least. Or
Yeah, but the demographic is entirely different.
not really.
Yeah, it is.
Adults can go to Disneyland, and the kids can go to Six Flags.
Do you think adults go to Six Flags more, or do you think teenagers and adults go to Six Flags more than they go to Disneyland? Do
No.
you think more children go to Disneyland than Six Flags?
Yes,
There you go.
but I don't.
That's the majority,
I
right?
think more adults and more people go
That's
to
the
Disneyland.
majority, though.
I think
Like
everyone.
the majority of people that go to Six Flags are like people that are like 16 and up.
and under.
Not really. You don't see many children at Six Flags. You see a lot of children at Disneyland though,
Well, that's because some kids are scared of roller coasters.
or they're just not tall enough. But that's the point,
Well,
right?
that's part of it, yeah.
That's just the point. That like demographic is completely different.
I guess, but I
Not completely different, but like you know what I mean, right?
think Disneyland wipes the floor with Six Flags. Six Flags is fantastic for the roller coasters, but and as far as
Yeah, you're well.
as what is it? As far as experience and atmosphere go, Disneyland is
I would
the
definitely
match.
say the atmosphere is a lot better at Disneyland. But
I
if you want to
want-
go, to the roller coasters, you're gonna pick Six Flags for
I
the
want to
roller
visit
coasters.
Universal Orlando. I think the roller coasters there are really top notch, right?
Top notch, Natalie.
You want to get in on this
You've
pizza,
never been
bro?
there? Fucking loser. She's never.
So
been
everybody's
Orlando.
making fun of me now. That's crazy.
That's crazy, huh?
Whatever. At the end of the day, I know I'm right and you're wrong. All of you individually, I'm looking each of you in the eyes because I
Okay,
know
bro.
that I am correct. I reign supreme.
Okay, bro. I didn't know you were a dictator, but
I'm not a dictator. I am addicted
what are you addicted to?
to you.
Okay.
All right, bro.
I think he meant you had a dick.
Do you drink a lot of alcohol, Jahir?
I don't drink, bro. I don't drink.
Are you sure?
My parents watch this podcast.
Disclaimer:
I don't drink.
Jahir does not drink.
No,
Tell him, Jahir, you don't drink.
I don't do anything bad. I go to school and I go to work and I go to podcast.
You go to Podcast Academy?
No, just podcast, period.
Mm-hmm.
Nice serve.
What?
What do you mean, what?
Um,
All right, bro. I mean, we can call it there, bro.
do you have anything you want to say before we leave the podcast here? How long have we been recording for?
Like 30 more minutes. That's
Huh?
like a whole hour.
40 more minutes?
Yeah, that's a whole hour, bro.
No, you 20 minutes now, 20 minutes early.
Really? That's all?
40 minutes is fine for the first one, bro.
40 minutes is pretty good, I think. We talked a lot about. We talked
A lot about.
we talked about a lot.
We talked a lot about.
Okay, bro, stop making fun of me. You're making me insecure.
You guys spent the last 40 minutes making fun of me, bro.
You're making me insecure, dude. I don't think I want to come back on the podcast. to be
You want to
honest.
get in on this pie, bro? Cream pie? No?
Okay, dude, come on.
That's a good mitigation.
I'm down, bro. What the hell? See this? Look at this dude, bro. I mean, this is all gonna get edited out, bro.
We're keeping it in.
No, it's not, dude.
I'm not trying to say cream pie live on TV, bro.
It's not. You think
I'm just
making
gonna bleep it
television
out.
here?
I'm
What
just
do you
gonna
think
bleep it
we
out.
are?
Yeah, I think we're gonna blow up and we're gonna take this off the face of the earth.
All right, well, Jahir, it's been a pleasure having you on
Been
the
absolutely
podcast.
fantastic.
Even though you are the co-host of the podcast,
been great
It's
having
been great
you.
having you on.
It's been great having you. It's been great having me.
It's been more
I wanna-
great having you on,
I
though.
want to have a little more of you later.
Okay.
Can we take a moment for the queen?
Oh yeah. Moment of silence for the Queen of England.
I love Bohemian Rhapsody.
Shut up. Shut up.
Bohemian Rhapsody is
Jesus Christ.
better than
Take
Elvis.
a moment of silence.
Bohemian
Wait, is that
Rhapsody is
your-
better than Elvis.
That's your
guys.
hot take that you're leaving?